Hello guys, welcome back to Sourcify platform. I'm Goro with you. So today from this video we are going to learn about C++ language, and after completing the basic things we will also deep dive into DSA part. Okay, so in basic part we will learn about functions, arrays, strings, different type of data types, variables, about standard template libraries, etc. And in our advanced part, or you can say in DSA part, we will learn about trees, graphs, vectors, and some other advanced topics. Okay, so keep following our series. You will definitely get to know in depth about C++ in DS with DS. Okay, so let's open our today's notes. Okay, so in today's video, we will learn at first about data type, variables, and then operators. Okay, we'll try to complete these three topics, and if not possible then we'll definitely cover it in next video. So before starting it, uh, just we have to know about the basic things like uh, what is ID. Okay, so ID is the integrated development environment where we write our source code. Okay, source code means, if I give an example, like here you can see, this is here we have written some codes, you can see on the screen. So this is called source code. Okay, and the environment where we are running and all things are set it up is called ID. Okay, integrated development environment. So for running the code, you have to at first install, or you can use online, any type of code ID, any of this. Okay, you can use VS Code software by Microsoft. You can also use Replit, which is online, and you can also use dev C++ if you are a beginner. Okay, okay, if you have any problem in installing VS Code and setting up it, you can prefer our VS Code software setting up manual from our website resources and then digital library section. So our website is sourcify.000webhost.com, or you can directly search on Google Sourcify webhost. Okay, and you will see our website, you can see. Okay, so let's proceed to our learning process. Here what happens when we enter the source code. So when we enter the source code, which is this, okay, this all. So when we enter the source code, computer cannot understand it directly. Computer only can understand something in 0 and 1, 0 1 format. Okay, with which is binary format. Okay, and now when we enter a source code or write a source code and run it, then there is a compiler. I think you heard about that. There is a compiler. Okay, so compiler uh, convert this source code to 0 1 format. Okay, and we know this format is executable or understandable by the computer machine, and then it supplies this 0 1 formatted code to computer. Okay, so this is the process how the flow is going. We'll go in a code. Okay, so after that, let's see some operators, or you can see let's some basic things, like we'll actually write basic code here at first. Let me clean it at first, then I will write it. Okay, so I have saved this file as bid1.cpp. So the file extension for C++ program is .cpp. Okay, likewise, C, we have to start the code with has include. as include. Okay, just we have to include the header file as iostream. Okay, we cannot include stdio.h this because it was the header file for C language. After that we have to write using namespace std. Okay, we are it means we are using the standard namespace here, and after that we have to write int main, then inside this bracket we can write our code, executable code. Okay, because code execution is start after this main statement. Okay, so let's print something. So for printing something in C++, we have to write cout, then this less than sign. After that, what we want to print, like if we want to print a line, then we have to just double quotation, and inside it we have to write something. Okay, like hello India, like that. After that, we can use endl. Okay, uh, I'm showing the use of endl, but before that let us run this basic code to print hello India. Let's see. Okay, hello India is printed. There will be double L. Okay, and if your code is not running, you can just change this to C++ like that. You can setting up, or if you have any problem in VS Code, you can just simply use dev C++ software. Okay, this is easy to use. Just install it, then write Control N, and the code panel will be open for you. Okay, so our basic program is successfully run, and after that, what we will understand why we are using the endl statement. Okay, so without using the endl statement, now if we write another statement that I am 1 second, if we write here I'm gonna like that, then how it will be printed? Yeah, it is in the same line. Okay, hello India, I am good. But if we want that there the I am good up, this statement will be printed in next line, then what we can add, we can just simply add endl statement. Okay, endl, this is spelling. So now if we run the program, yeah, so here you can see hello India, and then in next line I am Gaurav. Okay, so we can also use slash n. We can also use slash n inside a double quotation, which is equivalent to endl statement. Okay, yeah, this is working same as endl statement, or we can directly attach this slash in here inside the previous statement. Okay, yeah, now it is working same as the previous. So these are some methods. Generally in C++ program we use endl statement. Okay, okay, let's run this. All okay, let's go to our notes. We have done with this. Now here is some basic things written, that iostream is a header file from where cout, cin, this all functions are coming, and endl is actually new line or entering the new line. Okay, or enter actually, and slash n we can also use, and this semicolon is used for ending the line. Okay, ending the execution, okay, of that line, you can say. After that, yeah, this is the program which we have written already. After that we will learn about what is data type. Okay, so there is different type of data types, like integer type, character type, boolean type, float type, and double type. Okay, this is also another type, but these are some basic data types. Okay, so the general size of integer type data is 4 byte, which is 32-bit. It can vary with the computer, but this is the general. Okay, so for character type, the general size is 1 byte, where for integer type the size is 4 byte. Okay, so actually integer is taking more space than the character. So for character type, 1 byte and 8, which is 8 bit. Okay, 1 byte means 8 bit. So here 4 byte means 32 bit. Okay, for boolean type, the size is 1 bit. True, for true the 1 and false 0. Okay, for floating type 8 bytes and double 8 byte. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we have made a mistake that for boolean type, the size is also 1 byte, not 1 bit. Okay, 1 byte means 8 bit. This will be 8 bit. Okay, let me write it down and I will change it in the main node and then upload. Definitely 8 bit. Okay, 8 bit, and also you can write 1 byte. Oh no, I think there is a problem. Just remember it. Okay, or you can also note it down. I will fix it later. After that, okay, these are some basic things like for floating type 8 byte, okay, and double 8 byte. Nice. So after that, how we can what is data type? Actually, what is the use? Okay, so when we want to store some values or some characters or some boolean type or some floating type data in a variable, then we have to at first declare it or initialize it with its data type. Okay, which type of data it will store. So in program we can write simply, if we write a variable here like number, okay, number and equal to some number we are storing 4, and then end it. So it is showing a red line. Okay, so what we have to do here, let's see what it is telling. Okay, this is not in our work. Okay, so if we want to store this number type like 4 in our variable number, then we have to at first declare the type of it. So this is which type? Integer type data it is storing. So we have to write int then space. Okay, now it is correct. Now we can output it simply cout, then the variable name, which is number. We don't need to actually use any double inverted comma for outputting the value. Just directly write the variable name, after that enter. Okay, then close it. Now if we run the program, what will happen? Let's see. Yeah, this is actually printing in the same line. For that, for fixing it, we can just add a endl here. Okay, and now if we run the program, what will happen? Let me clear it at first, and now let's run the program. Yes, 4 is printed and this is the data type. Okay, now how we can check what is the data type? Okay, what is the data type of that variable? So we can simply cout what the data type of number variable is. What we have to use size of operator. Okay, just write size of, then inside bracket just write the name of the variable. Okay, number. Actually type, this is not type. Okay, this is size of. Okay, so size of this type. After that, let's add indel. Nice. If we run the program, okay, the data size of number variable is 4. Okay, data size of size of number variable is 4. Okay, and here the number is also 4. We can also change this randomly. Okay, like this is the number. If we now run the program, the result will be same actually. Okay, because here we are not actually outputting the value of the number, we are outputting the size of the data type, which is int, and we know in general the size is 4 bytes for int. Okay, yeah, so this is the number and the size of the number variable is 4. Nice. If we want to now uh, output the type of, then let's try to output the type of, okay, type of operator. So for that, here we can also add and the type of, before that let's add me this type of, type is, okay, type is what, integer type. So let's add another lesson, and inside this let's see if there is a type of operator or not. Type, let's use this. Okay, if it is working or not, let's see. Type then number, I think it will not work, just trying it. Okay, okay, it is not working. Okay, so for now just keep in mind this. After that we'll check for character type. So for character type, let's write something like name. Okay, no, let's write blood group, like we can say character. Okay, character, just simply like mm, okay, name. Okay, and name equal to, let's write it is a single character name. So let's write it inside. You have to actually write a character inside a single inverted comma if you want to output it. Okay, in case of number we have we actually directly have written the number, but here you have to use single inverted comma and you have to write the character inside it. Now now what we have to do, why it is showing the red line in under the name, we have to just declare the data type. So this is a character type, so you have to write char char then name. Yeah, now it is executable. Now let's output for confirmation cout, and then output this, then endl. Okay, endl, then close it. After that, if we run this program, what will happen? A is outputted. Now let's close it. Okay, if you want to get the size of that variable, what we can do, we can just use the same method. Okay, just you have to write this, paste this here. Okay, so the size of what, name variable is size of what, not number, this will be name. Okay, now if we output this now, what will happen? Yeah, the size of name variable is 1. Why it is showing 1? Because the data type was char type, and we know from our notes that for character type data the size is 1 byte, means 8 bit. Okay, so yeah, that's all. After that we will check for boolean type. Let me show you, one second. Yeah, let's check for boolean type. So for boolean type there is two cases only, which is true or false. Okay, for that what we will do, we'll just write bool, this is the data type, and then the variable name, like I've given bl. After that what it will be, it will be, let's say, true. Okay, true. After that we have to output it. So for that we will write cout, and then the data variable name, which is bl. After that we have to add a indel. Okay, after that we have to output the data type. Okay, sorry, the size. So for that we will add another cout, and inside it we can write the size of which variable, bl variable is what is, then this less than sign, and we'll use size of operator, and inside it, inside the bracket, we have to write the name of the variable. Okay, nice. So we have written it. After that we have to add just endl statement, or you can say endl. Yeah, now our program is ready to run. Yeah, so the size of boolean bl variable. Okay, what it is outputting, it is outputting 1. Okay, from what, this bl we have outputted. Okay, so written, so it is outputting 1, and the size of bl variable is 1 also. Okay, if we write false here, if, false, then what will happen if we run the program? Let me clear this. Okay, let's run it. Yeah, so here you can see the output is 0 and the size is still 1, because we know the size is 1 byte for boolean type. Okay, means 8 bit. Okay, after that we'll see about floating type. So floating and then double. Okay, if we write here some floating point like number 1. Okay, number 1 on number, number, double number. Okay, double number, and equal to what, like 1.234, like that, and close it. Now for this variable we have to declare the data type also. So if there is a point in a number, and after that there is some numbers, what will be the data type? The data type will be floating type. So we have to write float float before the name of that variable. Okay, after that let's see out this, or output this for confirmation if it is storing correctly or not our values. Now what do we have to output? This number variable. Okay, after that we have to add a endl statement. Yeah, now this is done. After that let me copy it, control D. Okay, then control cut it. After that let me paste it here. It will be better, time saving. The size of which number variable is size of what? Size of not bool, size of number. So this is the advantage of VS Code. It is it will auto suggest you. Okay, let's run the program. Before that let me clear it. Now run the program. Yeah, so it is successfully printed, and the size of number variable is 4. Why 4? Why 4? This is floating type, but it is showing 4. Let us do it for double also. Okay, Let us do it for double. Then say what will happen. Double d number equal to some number like 12.44, and after that what you can do, just see out d number endl. After that, sorry, there will be endl, and after that see out, you can see the size of d number variable is, then add this less than size, and after that size of operator, size of what inside the bracket d number. After that add a endl statement. Okay, let me add another less than sign here. Yeah, now our program is all correct. Let's run this. Okay, so here we can see for floating type in our computer or our in my machine, it is showing the size of number variable, which was actually float type. Okay, but it is still the size is 4 bytes. Okay, and the size of dnum, which is of double type, the size for this is actually 8. But yeah, I told you that this can vary for different machines. Here I have written that the size is also 8 byte for float, but I think this is wrong for our machine. This is 4 byte for our machine. Okay, okay. So and for double the size is 8 bytes. Okay, so let's go to the code ID. Here I think all set. Now I want to show you something. You can write this cout statement in single line, but how? Just let's copy it and control X, cut it, and just write it, then paste it here, add another and control V. Okay, let me write it in another way. Just copy it from here. Okay, then size of 10 end, yeah, then control X, cut it, control and then paste it here. After that control V. Yeah, you can just write it by giving endl sorry, by giving this, using this less than sign. Okay, let's say if you want to display the size in next line, so for that we have to just simply add an endl statement. After that just add in this less than, and here is the extra. Yeah, so now this is ready to run. What we can do, the result will remain same. Okay, just run the program. Okay, this is for what? Floating type, the value is 1.234. Let's check. Yeah, the value is printed 234. The size of number variable is 4. Okay, so likewise you can do it for others also. This is your homework, you have to do it. Okay, you have to write the program and save it like that. After that comment down in our videos comment box that done. Okay, uh, okay, so now let's go to our notes. Here variable naming, yeah, this is the important things, which is there is some important rules, some two important, most important rules are like, you cannot start the variable name with the number. Okay, you can write it as variable one, you can name the variable as variable one. Variable means which, this, like here I gave the name as d number. Okay, this is the variable name actually. I can write it I can write it here d number 1. Okay, this will be executable. This is actually executable. But if we write 1d, then you can see it is showing the red line, means there is a error. So we cannot write it like that, but we can write it, write a number or attach a number after the character portion of the variable name. Okay, so we can name it like that. After that, we cannot use same name with different data type. Okay, so one second. Okay, so we have discussed about the data types and how to output the size, or how to know about the size in your computer. After that, let's go to our notes. Yeah, so the basic things are written here. You can prefer it. Like for number, we use int type, character, char type. Okay, for boolean, we can use bool. Floating type, for floating type, we can use float. For double, we can use double. How to check size of different? We have done it. After that, how data type, uh, data is stored, actually data, not data type, data is stored. Okay, so in data type. Okay, so here is some examples. You can see this is decimal and this is binary form. Okay, binary means the form in which computer can understand. If we store a value like 1, it is stored in the form of 0001 for integer type. Okay, because for integer type there is 4 byte, okay, and 32 bits. So 32 bits means if we draw a memory like this, there is 4 different bytes. Okay, this is 1 byte, this is another byte, this is third byte, and this is fourth byte. Okay, and uh, in each byte there is 8 bits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like so. Likewise, in the last one there is also 8 bits. So the binary form of this decimal value 1 is 1. Okay, 001, like 00. So we'll yeah, let's take the example of 8 here. It will be better to understand because I have written it here. So for 8, the binary form is 1000. So the last last 4 places of last byte, okay, between 4 bytes, this is first, second, third, fourth. So in fourth byte, there will be 8 places of 1 bit, like 8 bits. Okay, and the last 4 bits will be reserved, or in last 4 bit, this value, this binary value 1000 will be stored. Okay, and the other means other, how many values? If we minus 32, if we minus 4 from 32, then there will be okay. So what I was talking about, that if we store the 1000, this binary value, to the last 4 bit of our memory, then the remaining, if we minus 4 from 32, then 28 here. So remaining 28 places, there will be zeros will be stored. Okay, so for that we have written here 00000, like that. Okay, if we store 5 in a int type variable, then what would be happen? Then what is the binary value for this? Binary form is 101. Okay, so the last 3 bit will be stored with 101, and the remaining 29 bits would be stored with zeros. Okay, So what is the actually how it is stored? The last bits we count the storage from the last bits. Okay, so the binary form will be stored from the last bits, and the remaining all places will be stored with the zeros. Okay, if we take another example like int b equal to 2, so int is of 4 byte, which is 32 bit, means 32 places, and 0 and 1 take 1 bit. Okay, so 10 will take the last 2 bit, means if I write here, last 2 bits means this place and this place, then the remaining this all, this all will be uh, covered with or stored with zeros. Okay, like that. Okay, what it is telling that 232 places, yeah, 30, last 2 bit will be 1 and 0. Yes, what I have told you. And in other 30 bits there will be 0 will be stored. Okay, yeah, so I think you understand about this. Now, how characters are stored? Okay, so character is of 1 byte and there is place of 8 bit. How it is stored? Like, for that you have to know about the ASCII table. Let me open it. For opening it, I have to go to my C language section. So C language course, here is notes and ASCII table. This is not, here is the ASCII table. Let me open it. Yeah, so this is the ASCII table. From ASCII table, what you can see, this you can check it out here. Like, we are checking for a small a. So where is small a? Let me check it. Yeah, so small a is here, and we are converting it to the which value? Let's go to binary form. Okay, we are converting it to the binary form, but for converting some value to the binary form, we have to convert, we have to know the decimal value for the character. Okay, before converting the character into binary form, we have to know the decimal value. So let's go to the ASCII table for it. What we are doing that here we are storing the character small a. So at first what we have to do, we have to know the decimal value, or you can say the yes, decimal value, because we have to actually store in binary form. So we have to know the decimal value for the character small a. Let's go to this Word document. Yeah, for small a, the decimal value, let's check it. Yeah, this is the decimal value. Okay, 97. Now we have to convert this decimal value to binary form. Okay, uh, yeah, 97, I have written it here. Now this will be converted into binary form, means 0 1 form, and this will be stored in the storage. Okay, storage space. This is the process how a character is stored in a memory block. Okay, after that, now I have a question here. If some values are stored like this, 100, 22, 32, 50, then is here 4 characters stored? Example A, B, C, D, because 100 can be the binary representation of a character, 22 can be also, 82 can be also, and 50 also. Okay, is it like that? Is 4 characters are stored, or a single integer, a integer stored? Example 1526, like that. How we can determine it? So for that we will definitely see the format. specifier, or you can say the data type. Okay, data type here. So you will see the data type here. If the data type is int type, like int something and there it is stored, then definitely it will be of 32 bits. Okay, means here 8 bits, here 8 bits, here 8, and here 8. Okay, and if it is of character type, then this will be like of total of 8 bits. So this will depend on the data type always. After that, typecasting. Okay, typecasting means we can convert one type to another type. Like if we write int b equal to this a character and see out this a. Okay, let's go to the then what will happen? A character will be typecasted to int type and output will be 97. Okay, let's go to the id and check it out. Let me make some other file. Oh, let me do it in this file. Let me close this all things. Okay, now let's see about typecasting, how it is done. For that, let's see, we have declared a variable as character name. We have named as character, and the character is like small a. Okay, and close it. Now we are outputting the character, then end. So this is actually character, but we want to typecast in which format? Let's first for int format. Okay, so what will be the output? Let's check it. Before that, this is actually character type, so we should write it as char, data type as char. Okay, but we are typecasting it here. So typecasting in which type? Integer type. So for that we will write the type in which we want to convert it. Let's clear it. Now run the program. Okay, so 97 is printed, which is the decimal value for the small a character. Okay, it is typecasted to integer type. After that, if we write it here capital A, then let's check what is the decimal value for it. 65. Let's check in our ASCII table. Yes, 65 is the decimal value. You can check it here. Okay, this is capital A and 65 is the decimal value for it. For at the rate 64, let's check it for at the rate. At the rate, then run the program. Yeah, 64 is printed. So in that way, we can typecast different type of characters from to integer, or we can typecast integer to character. Okay, definitely. So like if we typecast 64, so this 64 to a character, then what will happen? If we write it here like number equal to 64, then close it, and we want to typecast in which format? Character format. So we will write ch here char. Okay, after that you have to output and check it. So output what? Character type of number this. So we will write number, after that handle. Okay, now if we output it, what will happen? Yes, at the rate is printed here because 64 is the numerical value or decimal value for the character at the rate, and we typecasted it at this character type. Okay, nice. So in today's video, we have learned a lot basic things about C++ programming. In next video, we'll continue from this. Okay, from this. If we want to store big integral values in char, then what will happen? Okay, so we'll learn from this, or we'll start from this concept. So till then, take care and goodbye.